What's up, guys? Michael Dugan here from internsbig10.com coming at you with my Week 3 predictions. First things first, got to get this out of the way. Indiana and Florida International not playing this weekend. Florida International having troubles traveling due to Hurricane Irma and its after effects. Prayers to them. Hope you guys are being safe. Hope the entire Southeast is safe after that vicious storm rolled through. But we have football tonight. Illinois and South Florida in Tampa. Friday evening. South Florida favored by 17 points right now. Give me the Bulls. I think they cover. I don't think Illinois is that good, and I think South Florida has a great chance to run the table this year. Give me the Bulls in this one. Bowling Green and Northwestern Saturday evening. Give me Northwestern, but they have to play well. They have to use Justin Jackson. They have to protect Clayton Thorson, and they have to get to the quarterback. That front seven has to be absolutely vicious for Northwestern. They have to play like this is one of the biggest games of their season. They're going to win the game, pending something catastrophic, but they have to play like this is Ohio State, Wisconsin, Penn State, Michigan, because they have a lot to prove right now, and they have a lot to improve on. Air Force and Michigan, speak of the Wolverines. I'm going to get the Wolverines by at least 3 touchdowns here. They're favored by 23.5. I don't really mess with those big spreads that are over 21, 22 points, but Michigan wins the game. Northern Illinois travels to the Sea of Red in Lincoln to face Nebraska. Nebraska 13-point favorites. That's an interesting spread to me. I thought it would be a little higher. Apparently Vegas doesn't love the Huskers. I'm going to take the Huskers to win this game by 2 touchdowns. This one is interesting if you want to talk about spreads. Wisconsin travels to BYU. Provo is a tough place to play when that crowd shows up and brings the noise. It's a beautiful stadium, but that is a tough place to play nestled in the mountains there. Wisconsin, again, favored by 16. They win the game. I'm not surprised if BYU makes this close. They're not a great offensive team. They didn't score against LSU, and they put up 13 on Utah, but they limited Darius Geisick on for LSU, their running back, who could be a Heisman contender come season's end once SEC play starts, and they held Utah to 19 points. So it's a respectable defense. This could be a low-scoring slugfest. Watch out for that one to be closer than what Vegas is telling you. Minnesota 10-point favorites over Middle Tennessee. Give me the Gophers. I think they cover. Iowa over North Texas. They're favored by 21.5. This is a statement week for Iowa. They struggled last week. They were dominant in week 1 at home. They traveled on the road at Iowa State last week in Ames. Struggled against Iowa State in a rivalry game. Needed overtime to beat them. I think they cover this weekend. This is a statement opportunity for a very talented Iowa team. I think they cover. I think they beat North Texas. Rutgers beats Morgan State. That's a no-brainer. Ohio State beats Army. That's a no-brainer. Penn State beats Georgia State. That's a no-brainer. With Ohio State, I want to see JT Barrett throw the football. Impress me. JT, prove me wrong. I've been on you all year, and I've also been on the record that you can improve, and your team can make the playoff, and your team can win a game in the playoff if you improve your passing game. There's still time. Work on it. I want to see an improvement here from JT Barrett because I would love to see the Big Ten in the college football playoff again, and I think Ohio State's the best team in the Big Ten except for their quarterback play. It's got to get better. And my upset pick of the week, Purdue travels into Columbia, sorry Charlie, and beats Mizzou. Mizzou is actually a 7.5-point favorite as of right now. It seems awfully high to me considering I'm taking Purdue to win this game, obviously. But a big thing that Purdue can lean on to succeed in this game is that they score efficiently. They didn't run a lot of plays against Ohio last week on Friday night, and their stats won't blow you away. But when you watch them, they put together drives, their play calling is perfectly timed, and they score and move down the field efficiently. That is going to help them against a very, very depleted and porous Missouri defense. Purdue, 7.5-point dogs. They win straight up. I think they win by a touchdown. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Let's get some good Big Ten football this week. Let's get a rebound week for the Big Ten, and we'll catch you guys early next week on the podcast.